Welcome back to my channel. I want to show us how we can create a magazine design, having that 3D kind of look from a plain design like this. How can you do that? Let me show you. Assuming you have a magazine already you're looking at and you want to use as an idea, I'll use a rectangle tool. I'll draw my rectangle tool. I'll convert this rectangle tool to curve. How do I convert? Click on this shape tool, right click on the rectangle tool, on the line of the rectangle tool, and click on convert to curve. Then I'll move the edges of this new shape here and match it to the edges of this one. I want to copy each shape. Okay. I've gotten roughly what I want. I'll pull it out, bring it out, so that I will now use it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click on this design here. I'll convert it to bitmap, assuming it's not already converted to bitmap. So I will click on effect, go to envelope, click on envelope, and say create envelope from. So I want to create an envelope for this shape from here. So I'll click on this and I'll click on this shape. The shape has been turned into an envelope created from this shape, or rather the design has been turned into an envelope created from this shape. So I will now power clip this, my design, into this shape. So I'll go to object, go to power clip, click on place inside frame, and I'll click on this. I'll go to edit and place this properly on the frame. Place it properly. Okay, I think I've achieved that. I think I have. Maybe I need to zoom in so that I can place it properly. Okay, move this a bit. Okay, I want to believe I've achieved that. Let me zoom out and check the edges. Okay, so I'll click on finish. Now I'll remove the outline. I don't need that outline on my design. I will zoom out a bit. Okay, so we've achieved this. The next thing I'm going to do is to give it the 3D. I need to reduce this a bit into the page. I need to give it that 3D effect. I'm going to give it that 3D effect. Now to do that, I'm going to use my freehand tool. I need to zoom in a bit. Okay, my freehand tool. Click at the tip here. Bring it down to the thickness of the magazine I think I will need. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to start all over again. Click, bring it down, click, get to the edge here, click, go this way. I can adjust this at the end of the day. Click, get to this point, click, then close it here. Now if you don't know how to use this particular tool, please try and watch my introductory to CorelDraw videos, about 3 of them. By the time you finish, you will learn how to use a lot of basic tools in CorelDraw. Just go to my channel and watch my previous videos. So I'm going to go in now to adjust my shape, so that I'll use my shape tool to adjust this shape so that it will match what I am trying to do. Okay, I'll move this way. Okay, I think that's okay. It appears to be a bit too thick. I think that's okay. So I'm going to move to the other edge. Trying to get there. Okay, I'm there. I'll move this a bit in as well. I don't want the magazine to appear to be too thick. Then I'll have to go up here to this edge and make sure it's looking good. I have to move this down the edge there. Okay, I think this is okay. Okay, so I want to give it a gray color. I don't want it to be too whitish. Just hold on. It appears this is shooting out so much. Okay, I don't want it to be too whitish, so I'm going to make it gray. Okay, now how did I make it gray? I just go to my color palette and choose color. Then I will remove. Do I need to remove that? No, I wanted to remove the outline, but I will not do that. It will not give the effect. So this is what we have. Let's look at it. Okay, that is what we have. That's how I created this. Now if I want to create more, make it more beautiful, let me group this first. Control G means group. So everything is together. I can convert everything here together to bitmap. Okay, I've converted it to bitmap. Now I am going to do something. I'm going to add shadow to it. I'll add shadow to this my bitmapped image. Okay, let me increase. You see how I added shadow? I use the shadow tool, click somewhere on the design and dragged. Then I will increase this a bit and reduce the feathering a bit. Okay, so that the shadow effect can, come out a lot more. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to duplicate this image. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'll copy it. Anyone you want to use, either Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Ctrl C is copy, Ctrl V is paste, or use Ctrl D, which is duplicate. Anyone you want to use. So if I duplicate, I've duplicated, I can rotate it a bit. You see the effect that will create. You see the effect of you understand. I can still duplicate this one and rotate a bit. I use Ctrl D to rotate, to duplicate rather. I'm rotating it a bit. So this creates the effect of 3 of these books, or these what's it called, magazines, stacked one on top of the other. So this is how you can create something beautiful like this, adding a 3D effect that brings out the beauty of your designs. This will help you pitch your work better to clients, and when you do things like this, it shows that you know what you are doing in graphic design. So please don't fail to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments. These will encourage me to create more beautiful tutorials on CorelDraw and graphic design and every other thing I know that will help you. Thank you so much.